My name is Jim Sammarco, and I am one of the original Amahls. Understudied Chet Allen for the debut, 1951, on Christmas Eve. And thereafter did work with the City Center Opera Company, as well as other opera companies, for the next 3 years, from 1952 to 1954.
My name is Riedel. I will be playing Amahl this year. I currently go to Bethel Tate Middle School in 7th grade. I'm doing a lot of singing activities lately. I'm in my school band, my school choir, the Cincinnati Boy Choir, and my high school mixed choir. What was your favorite part about being Amahl?
Singing. I love to sing. You love to sing?
Yes.
Hey, all right. And I like meeting people. I'm a people person, and I enjoy the music because it's beautiful music, right? And I also enjoy the acting, being on stage, and learning different things to do. I love to travel, and with the type of part I had, and with the touring groups that I was in, I traveled a lot. So all those things were so enjoyable to me. And I also like to learn. And while being in the mall, you learn a lot. You learn, particularly when you're a young man like yourself, when your eyes, I can see, your eyes are open. And boy, it's wonderful to watch that. What do you like about that character, that young man who is out there playing his pipe beneath the stars? What do you like about that?
I really like his creativity and his imagination.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he has an imagination, doesn't he?
Definitely. He sort of like imagines these crazy stories, and he can picture in real life, not just in his mind, but in real life. You know, there was a fish as big as a boat with whiskers like a cat, wings like a bat, and horns like a goat. I just find that really cool about the character.
But you know, Bernardi liked mythological characters, and he drew heavily on the medieval aspects of that. He even composed a singing madrigal with dance and some orchestra called the Unicorn, the Gorgon, and the Manticore, 3 mythological characters. But you know, the acting part requires you to use a crutch. Do you know how to use a crutch?
I've had to learn a lot. At first, when I was introduced to the part when I was going to the crutch, I said, oh boy, this was not going to be pretty. And I've kind of eventually gotten to learn how to use the crutch, and I feel comfortable with it now.
What about the miracle aspect? The end of this opera?
To see something like a miracle, like we must praise God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just really cool.
In fact, they say that. They sing that.
Yes. What are the similarities and differences between you acting with real actors as the 3 kings and the page is the puppets?
Well, puppets obviously don't have expression on their face.
Right.
And when I worked with other singers who were made up in regalia that was almost as elaborate as what you see on, what you have on stage, it was very, very interesting when you're singing to another person, like when you sing to your mother.
Right.
And she responds directly. When you sing to a king has a persona which is very different.
Right.
And you actually react to that. You're not as intimate with a king as you're going to be with your mom. And that's part of acting. And when you get angry with that page and you go after him, if you don't want to knock his head off, then there's something missing. And the audience misses that.
Right.
So there is a difference. In fact, even in this production, where you actually have people and puppets acting. It's a wonderful production, don't you think?
Yes.
The puppets will become very real. Once you are on stage and you are into the part, You can talk to a wall as if it's a person. In fact, it gains a personality. These puppets have their own personality. They're beautifully done, they're larger than life, and they speak to you. They speak to you by their presence and their actions, and they speak to you through the song, of course, too.
Right.